What's up guys, this is Astranox. We've got the patch notes for the 27th of February. First of all, if you haven't seen the video, I was covering Cerise's skill changes. And yeah, you should keep that in mind, guys. You should check it out if you didn't yet, because maybe it affects your decision if you're going to be pulling for her or not. Her skill 2 doesn't decrease combat rudeness by 30% anymore. Her skill 3, the order of the debuffs was changed. Now it is decreased speed before restrict. That means if you have a hero, if you're going to be using a hero to, let's say, remove one debuff, right? It will take out decreased speed before taking out restrict, which to me is a buff. But this is a clear nerf that the combat rudeness reduction is gone from skill 2. Now restrict, there was a change that was done, and yeah, it is definitely canceling a lot of plans for many different players. The target will receive no combat rudeness increase or decrease effect other than those provided by the speed stat. So now you cannot decrease combat rudeness of targets that are affected by restrict, so you cannot like overlap them, gain many turns over them, and they can't even go, you know. So that was a pretty big change right there. Okay, so we got Cerise and Guiding Light drop rate up. These are limited. The hero is limited, the artifact is limited. If you're trying to get the artifact, be careful, guys. I mean, there's no pity for the artifact, so keep that in mind. The drop rate are here. So Cerise is 1% after 605 Covenant Bookmarks, aka 100, the 121st pull. You'll get her on the 121st pull if you didn't luck out before. The Guiding Light artifact is a 1.05% drop rate. So that's the draw for 3 and 4 star heroes, as well as for the artifacts. Okay, so I mean, I guess we could go through this thing real quick. I'm gonna give you guys like a short review of Cerise. She's an Ice Ranger, 5-star limited, and yes, another Ice limited hero, unfortunately. So her skill 1's gonna allow her to cycle through her kit faster, giving her combat shrewdness up to 15% combat shrewdness every time she uses it. Maybe she triggers a duo attack, which will in turn increase her combat shrewdness as well. Her skill 2 ignores effect resistance for 20 souls. That might be why it was actually nerfed, that minus 30% combat shrewdness. Well, the 30% combat shrewdness reduction, you know, on top of giving her 50% combat shrewdness. But the stun for 1 turn, the fact that you can soul burn that is huge. You can lock out someone, and that's definitely gonna be a big deal, especially with Specimen Says. So no matter how much effect resistance they have, you just soul burn and you go right through it. Skill 3 is will introduce a new mechanic in the game, this debuff called Restrict, and it attacks all enemies, decreasing buff duration by 1 turn before a 100% chance each to apply Restrict, and decrease speed for 2 turns. And the thing is, they didn't even swap the order here, did they? Restrict is showing before decrease speed, but it's gonna get changed, right? It's gonna get changed. There's gonna be a patch today to change the the data in the game, because there's no actual patch happening, no maintenance happening for for Cerise. They're just gonna fix the data in the game files today instead of being tomorrow. So yeah, she's getting invincibility out of that. So against counter heroes is going to be huge. Counter Elbrus, counter set, counter mechanics built into the hero. She's not going to be like one-shotted by ML Ken, Charles triggering skill 1 into skill 2, things like that. The dispelling on skill 2 of Charles happens after the damage, so you're safe there. So that's huge, right? You're not gonna have too much survival on her, because you're gonna be rocking. It depends how you're gonna be using her. I'm gonna be trying her out with Challenger Dominoes. So I'm gonna have a crit chance necklace. I'm gonna have effectiveness On my ring, the main stat, and on my boots I'll have speed. I'll go with speed set and hit set. And the thing is, there's not so much room for survival, you know, stat. I'm not gonna have a health or defense on my main stat on the right side, so I'm gonna have to, you know, use the substats for survival. But yeah, she's getting invincibility, so that is actually pretty huge. 100% chance to apply decreased speed for 2 turns and restrict is, yeah, the fact that she just straight up removes, you know, immunity sets is a big deal. And that's the first hero that is able to do that. So yeah. Guiding Light, man, that new artifact could open up some interesting strategies. I mean, it's 70% chance to trigger. You will be granted stealth for 2 turns at the end of the caster's turn. But it's not 100% chance, it's limited, so realistically, you'll have it like at plus 15. And yeah, it does open up some cool things. Let's say you're facing a team that doesn't have any area damage, no AoE. They cannot knock you out of stealth, so that means they're gonna have to attack your other heroes on the team, maybe in a guild war. Like they're gonna be forced to attack like your tankier heroes instead of your squishy ranger carrying this artifact. I mean, maybe you could put that on a seaside Bellona, and I wonder, well, when she uses skill 2, it might not knock her out of stealth when she triggers it. Needs a confirmation, I don't know for sure, but with her limited drink, that's way more overpowered, and this is not even 100% chance, but it could give you that extra layer of survival versus teams that are only using single target damage dealers. So keep that in mind, guys. It's just that I wouldn't hunt for the artifact and go crazy about it because it's limited and there's no pity for it. So that's the patch notes here. Of course, new 5-star hero Cerise, she's limited. The video, that's well, yeah, you can go check it out. So yeah, Cerise, she actually have crit chance increase for the party and not for herself. Her self-memory imprint is actually effectiveness, so you might want to unlock that if you're gonna be using unknown slate or unknown slates on her, or you have duplicate of her. Yeah, you can definitely have more effectiveness out of that. So I did talk about her skill set real quick, and yeah, I really love that she's getting invincibility. I like this mechanic. It's introducing something new. Take care of, you know, the debuff immunity. I mean, the immunity set. And it's a first. I mean, you could use her offensively. You could use her defensively. She has a base speed of 122, meaning that it's not going to be so hard for her to go first, especially if you're going to be using speed, memory, imprint heroes paired with her. So it's going to increase her speed even further, increasing your chance of going first. And I mean, if you're able to dispel that, I mean, it's not a dispel, it is reducing the buff duration by 1 turn, but it is a dispel for immunity sets, right? So that's very powerful by itself, and you could use her offensively to it's like it's taking care of that debuff, right? So you could apply any other debuff that you want, like a defense down, and then you could like cleave them. The reason why I want to use Cerise and Challenger Domino is because with her skill 3, that's an area attack, that's an AoE, so it will attack everyone, increasing the chance of landing some critical hits, which is going to in turn give combat trueness to Challenger Domino, 10% per crit, and she's going to be able to go next, boosting the combat trueness with her skill 3 of the whole team by 20% if you have skill ups in there, boosting crit chance by 50% for the whole team. So that's pretty good. And then the Soul Burn on skill 1, you take out someone and you have Sash Aitane's artifact on Cerise, boosting the combat trueness of the whole team by up to 16% on top of the 20% combat trueness from Challenger Domino. That's pretty solid. And then you have some damage dealer following that. That could be pretty fun. So I'm gonna try that out. I'll be showcasing her Cerise in multiple areas of the game, guys, PvE and PvP, so don't worry about that if you're on the fence about pulling for her. And that's the artifact again. This looks like the image is like higher quality. It seems more clear. The other one was like kind of blurry. But yeah, okay, so what do we have here? The special side story, Bittersweet Dessert Festival. This is gonna be week number 2. And well, we're gonna have this currency that drops in there. Yeah, and what else is there? We have Goblin Challenge and Molagora Challenge that is part of this event, so definitely do that, guys. And these are the heroes that are getting buffed: health, defense, and attack. This artifact will increase the amount of event currency that actually drops when you carry it. If you bring this thing at plus 15, it's not actually giving, like, you have to dump a lot of charms into some sort of like an artifact like this, right? And to me, it's not really worth it. I mean, you could just leave it at level 1 and get that 15%. If you want to get a higher increase, that is a lot of experience that you have to use in an artifact that you will not use until next year, right? If the event happens again, because this is not the type of artifact that you really like use. You don't really use artifacts like that in your heroes, because what is it again? It's like 5% effect resistance and 5% effectiveness for the whole team when you carry it. Definitely the wrong combination of stats, effect resistance and effectiveness, if that's the case, because from what I remember, that's what it is. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I'll be summoning for Cerise. I'll do a video for that. Hopefully, you know, it's not gonna be 121 pulls for me and for you guys. Yeah, we'll see, but I'm still gonna be ready with 605 Covenant Bookmarks. Gonna have to do some secret shop refreshes just before this actually drops. But yeah, I'll pull through, you know, I'll pull through, and I'll be getting her on my account number 1, my account on global. First account that has, well, the most speed across all my 3 accounts. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm ready for her. I don't know if you guys are. Is she gonna shake the meta in you know, arena defense, arena offense? I mean, we have plenty of options in both of them, right? Even Guild War offense, Guild War defense. But I'm certain that she is bringing something cool to the table. I mean, that is very powerful. The fact that she removes debuff immunity, I definitely love that. And her kit is, I have a few things, right? She's got a few things under her belt. That stun is gonna definitely allow you to, you know, keep someone in check. And man, 50% combat sureness granted after doing it is also very powerful. The ignore effect resistance is the sweetest part, because you can just drop that on anyone basically, because the immunity set is gone. And yeah, I mean, if you use skill 3 already, but it's gonna be really helpful, especially for heroes that are a, you know, annoyance in Guild Wars that don't die. They are able to sustain themselves, like could be an Angelica, could be a Angelic Montmorancy. You know, you drop this thing, they're stunned, it's all good, and you take care of business. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. I got playlists of all sorts, PV and PvP content for you guys. Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, Abyss Floor 62+. I got best starter guides for my early to mid-game players. Join my Discord server, guys. Almost 1,000 members now. Come join the fun if you want to get help or help the community. Definitely feel free to join. The link is in the description. I mean, it's free. Discord is a very good application, and there's even a voice chat if you want to, you know, talk with other people there. But yeah, we even have a channel to talk about other games. But that's really it for this one, guys. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.